Hey guys, welcome back to Super Unimportant Reviews. My name is Arnaz, and today we have a special treat for you. Today we'll be going over April O'Neil. Yeah, and if you guys don't know that, that's Megan Fox, and I can't wait until I unpackage her. Yeah. Whoa, what is this? No, this isn't Megan Fox. What? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Now let's try to open this box again. Whoa, no, I don't understand this. God, look at this. This looks like my ex-girlfriend. Look at that. I got her big nose and her top eyes up here. Oh God, I don't understand this.
Hey guys, welcome back to Super Unimportant Reviews. My name's Steve, and today we'll be going over the Ninja Turtles April O'Neil, which, now that Ernest pointed that out, she does look like her. Now I can't get this out of my head. But anyways, I'm really excited for the Ninja Turtle movie. Like, have you seen the new Turtle trailer? Like, it's got Ninja Turtle fighting and just Shredder, and he's like Wolverine, where he's like paching, you're gonna mess up everybody's day. Like, I was pretty excited about this movie to begin with, but just especially with the new trailer, which I'll try to put a link in the description for you guys so you can go check out the trailer for yourselves, but it's amazing. So we decided to start with April O'Neil, mainly just because, to be blunt, she doesn't look very good in the packaging, especially compared to a lot of the other figures. So we decided to go with her just because, But for the packaging, I actually really like the packaging for this. I love the way the turtles look on the side here. It's kind of weird that it doesn't say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It just kind of has the Ninja Turtles, kind of like how the movie was originally going to be titled, and they kind of just kept with it with the figures, which, it's alright. It's fine with me. It helps differentiate them between the actual ones from the TV show. But just not too much else going on here. I kind of wish there was like a Megan Fox picture over here, because when we get to the actual turtle figures, they actually have like this raised picture of each of the turtles, whichever one you bought. So I thought it would be kind of cool if they had a little Megan Fox there, but they don't. Sad day. And then for the back of the packaging, it just shows the rest of the figures in the line with Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo, which I actually picked up all these guys so we could be reviewing them for you guys. And actually got a special little wrap too, which is really cool looking. And then they also have Splinter, April, Shredder, and the Foot Soldier, which right now I only have April and Shredder, which I'm planning on getting the Splinter Foot Soldier, but because of money, I haven't really gotten them quite yet. And then there's a bow here, which I'll zoom in so you guys can read it. Alright, we good? Alright. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's get her open up out of her plastic prison. Alright, so for starters, we're going to go over accessories, which she comes with two of these size, which actually have a decent amount of detailing on them. Get them where they're not so fuzzy. Actually, I really do like these. It would have been nice if maybe they painted the handles here, but I think I picked her up for a little less than $9. Can't really expect these things to have a whole lot of accurate detailing on them. Overall, the mold's actually still really nice on these, and I do like them. Even though, we'll get to a little problem I have in a minute. And then she also comes with this camera, which again, not too much painting on, it's just a solid black, but it's got a decent, now I'm dropping it. Yeah. Alright, found it. Alright, so for the camera, it looks pretty good. It's nothing too fancy, just your standard camera. Then she has this little bag that she can carry, which kind of makes me sad because it doesn't open up, which I would have actually kind of liked because maybe they would have had a place to store the camera in here. But overall, it doesn't look too bad, and it looks okay on her. So, one little complaint I have right now is she officially doesn't have storage anywhere at all for any of this stuff, and especially like some of the stuff like with the side here. Her one hand, she could hold it pretty well. When she holds it, she could shank some people, but I don't know why they gave her two of these, because literally in the other hand, just as long as you don't move, it'll stay. But as you can see, it's not really designed to hold this thing, so when you go to move it or flop it around, it's just gonna fall out. Like I have to work it in there to try to get it, because if you just put it in how I do it, this one just falls right out. It's a little bit of a bummer. Because this hand is mainly meant to hold the camera, which it does a good job at that. Well, now I'm not showing it off very well. But you can see she holds the camera, and it looks all right. My only real, damn it, I'm failing. And then with her little purse bag, just kind of, I don't know how this goes. All right, so the way it shows in the back of the packaging is you pretty much you put this underneath her arm, you fling it over her head, And then you have to mess around with the hair a bit just to get it to slide underneath. Once you get the bag on it, it's actually a nice looking accessory for her. So this actually kind of fits with me. But most of the other accessories, like the camera's not too bad either, but my only real complaint is, I'll show you a little bit of the articulation right now, is for her arm. It's on this little peg joint here. So it only moves up and down, back and forth. So you get a decent range of motion with the shoulder, but there's nothing here at the elbows, which is a little bit of a, like there's a little bit of bend there. But because of how constrained this jacket is, you don't really get too much mobility with it. So, and the way she now I can't even get it to hold the camera. Once you get the camera in her hand, it just doesn't work like this. This is literally the way she's going to be taking a picture of you, because she can't get it in front of her face. Just stupid. Alright, so after calming down a little bit and getting this thing off, which is gonna be a little bit of a pain. There we go. Get into her detailings a little bit. Overall, like, even though we're kind of making fun of her looking in the package, the face isn't really all that bad. Like, it doesn't look a thing like Megan Fox, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it's still not, like, horrible. And the hair didn't really turn all that bad, even though it's not red, which is another little problem I have. It's more of like a brownish color, which is not the way I would have wanted it. And for the rest of this, it's kind of generic April with the yellow jacket here and her little wife beater underneath. And then just normal blue pants and black boots with high heels, and I don't know how the heck she's supposed to be an action reporter running around with these things on, but that's design choice. Whatever. So overall, with the way she looks, it's not bad. Especially if she's just going to be standing there at a shelf. Like, I think she looks pretty well fine for me anyways. Alright, so next getting into her articulation, which is really, really fun to show her. She has a joint here at the neck, which she can rotate, but with all of her hair here, this is about as good as it's getting, unless you start lifting up all the flaps of her hair, which is made out of the soft plastic, which is really nice. But the back really doesn't want to move, so you can kind of get her rotating her head, and then you just bend the hair back down if you want to get her to look inside. But it's just a lot of work just to even get this thing to move just slightly, which is a bit of a bummer. And then for her arms, again, they're just on this peg joint, so they go up and down, forward and back. And then here at the elbow, there actually is a bend in here. I'm not sure if that's really supposed to be there, but it's not like I'm breaking the figure doing this or anything. But it doesn't stick or anything, so I don't really think there's an actual joint in there. It's just the way the plastic is. And then for her hand here, it just rotates around. Looks like it's not really on a bulb joint, so you don't really get any play with it. And then here at the waist, she has a rotation at the waist, but it's just kind of minor because of the plastic getting in the way here. And some more peg joints here at the legs, so she can go forward. But doesn't let you go any way back because of that bootay. And if you rotate the legs out, you can get to go side to side, which, have fun with that one. And then nothing here at the boots or at the feet, so her articulation is actually very lackluster for her, and that's a pretty big of a letdown for me. So since I don't got another comparison for you guys because I don't own April, here she's compared next to Godzilla, because this is probably how I'm going to have her on my shelf. So for April O'Neil, I can't say I'm a big fan of this figure that much. Like, granted, her standing here on the shelf doesn't really look all that bad, and overall her aesthetics are okay. But with her very limited articulation, which is pretty much here the only two relevant areas, and she comes with a lot of accessories, but she can only really hold the side and the camera lens here, and then this hand is just kind of irrelevant for the most part. Like, I guess you could have her holding it with this hand here, and still doesn't really stay in there all that well unless you work it in there. So I like this one, but anyways. But with her accessories, she doesn't hold them very well, and just doesn't look like what she does in the movie with the face and everything. So, to be honest, if you're a really, really big Turtles fan, I would say pick her up. But if you are just not really into buying figures that aren't that fantastic, then I would personally probably pass on this one and just probably pick up the other turtle figures and stuff. Like, they look pretty good in the packaging, and I'll be putting out a review of those guys in a little bit. But I think she's probably something that is an easy pass on. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys like Megan Fox? Are you guys excited about the new Turtle movie? Or are you just as bummed as she doesn't have red hair as I am? Please let us know in the comments. If you guys want to see closer pictures of her, we'll have her on Facebook if you want to click the link in the description below. And if you guys like this and want to see more stuff like this, please give us a like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Boop.